Hey Avishkaris! I'm back with another exciting project, and this time something related to the ciphers and secret messages. Can you guess what is it? Let me give you a hint. This machine was used by armies in World War to send out secret messages through radio. Yes, I'm talking about the Morse Code Machine. If you don't know what is Morse Code, let's get started with the understanding of Morse Code first. Morse code is like a secret language made of short and long sounds, known as dot and dash. Each letter of the English alphabet, every number, and even some punctuation marks have their own special pattern of dots and dashes. For example, A is dot dash, alphabet S is dot dot dot, and alphabet O is dash dash dash. By putting these dots and dashes together in right order, we can spell out words and send secret messages. For this Morse code machine project, we will be using an Avishkaar Makerboard, and we will be using the onboard buzzer and onboard buttons of this Makerboard. Now, for this Makerboard, I need to select the hardware mode of the AMS. So I'll click on hardware and then Makerboard 2.0. We are now into the Makerboard of Avishkaar Maker Studio. You can see I do have a simulator window where I can simulate the project or the program that I'm making into this project. Now, I will be first saving this project with the name Morse code. So Morse code project. Now you can see I cannot save it because I do not have any block into the workspace. So I'll go to control and pick up the my program block. Now I can save this program. So click on save and this program will be saved. Now, as we know, to depict any character or any number into the Morse code language, we need a series of dots and dashes. A dot is a short sound, just like a simple tap, and if we hold it for a little longer, it will become a dash. So dot and dash. And to emit these dot and dash, we'll be using the sound function of our maker board through this buzzer. So we need to define the timing of this dot and dash. The timing of a dash is usually 3 times of a dot. So if we are setting the timing of a dot as 1 millisecond, the timing of dash will become 3 milliseconds. Similarly, if we are setting it to 100 milliseconds for a little longer, the timing of a dash will become 300 milliseconds. So I will first create some variables for these timings. So I'll go to variables, click on create variable and name it as dot. And I can set this timing or the value to 100. Then I can again go to variable and create a dash variable. Again, for setting the dash variable, I will set it to 3 times of dot. So what I can do, I can easily use a mathematics option or I can feed a number. So if you can see, I have a multiplier and over here I can write it as 3 into dot. This will automatically become 300 milliseconds. If you don't want to use this, you can simply delete this and duplicate and write as 300 milliseconds. Okay. So a dash, the timing of a dash will be around 3 times of a dot. Okay. Now let's start programming or using our dots and dashes. So for that, first of all, I'm going to use the repeat while block because I'm going to use the buttons. Now for the buttons, I'll go to button and I will be selecting these two buttons, the A button and D button. So if A is pressed, what should happen? A short sound should play. Okay. So play tone of frequency 1000, which is okay. And for the timing, I will use dot. Similarly, for the dash, I will use it as dash. Okay. If you want to add a comment over them, you can add it like add comment and over here dot sound and over here dash sound. Okay. So whenever someone is not sure which one is dot and which one is dash, they can simply click on these buttons and let us, or he will know, or he or she will know. Okay. Now let's save this project and then compile and test. Okay. So you can see this is the window over here. Now I'm going to play this project, and for the dot and dashes, I can just play these two buttons or press these two buttons using my mouse or onto my keyboards. For example, right now I'm will be pressing the keyboard key A, and you can see or you can hear a short sound. Also, the block for play tone for frequency dot, it will be highlighting when I'm pressing the button A. Similarly, let's test for dash. I'm pressing D button on my keyboard. This time it was a little longer. Okay, let us test from here now. And these two are dots and dashes. Now, if you are already familiar with Morse code and you have a lot of practice on how to tap these buttons, when to tap, if you know or if you remember all the codes, all the signals for every character, it will be easier for you to use this machine. This can be our project. But as we are new to this, we don't know many characters, how to type out many characters. So we'll refer to a table and we'll create a project in which on press of a single button we can send out an entire message or an entire word. For example, on press of button S, which is the down button, we will send out a signal which is SOS. It's an emergency signal which sends out save our soul, SOS. Three characters, S, O and S, and for that I will be using a function. So first we'll just stop this and we will be creating a function. To create a function, I'll go to functions, and then over here I will be typing it out as SOS signal. Now in this SOS signal there are three English characters or three English alphabet, S, O and S, and if we refer to the table of Morse code, the dots and dashes series for S is dot 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 and for O is dash dash dash. Now we need to create a series of short tones and long tones, or short sounds and long sounds, to pronounce or to send out this SOS word. So let's program that. We'll go to sound and we'll use this block play tone of frequency, and this will be variable dot. Now I need to use this block 3 times in order to spell out character S dot dot dot. But if you use multiple blocks, it will be a longer program. Okay, so I'll just use a short loop which will be count with I from 1 to 3 by 1, and then it will basically repeat this block or repeat or play this block for 3 times. Similarly for O, I will duplicate this block and just change it to dash. And again for an S, I can just duplicate this block and make it as dot. Now let's test it. So save, compile and play. In order to test it, I forgot I need to add a button. So I'll just stop it. I will just duplicate it. I will select S and then I'll use the function this. So whenever the button S is pressed, the SOS signal will be sent out. Okay. So again save, play and listen. Now over here, this signal seems right. There is no problem because it's a simulator. You can see or you can hear again 3 dots, 3 dashes and again 3 dots. Okay, now let's test it on this maker board. Okay, over here I have a maker board in my hand and I'm going to burn this code into this maker board and then play this tone, and let's hear if we hear out different tones or will this just mess up. Okay, so I'm going to just swap this out and upload. Now test. Now you can hear there are no discrete sounds. Okay, that means I can only hear a single beep for a longer period of time. There was no dots and dashes distinctively. Okay, so what I need to do in order to solve this, I need to add a short delay of timing dot. Okay, how to add a short delay or short pause? I will just add one block in each one of them, which will be for 0 hertz frequency, and the timing will be for the dot or 100 milliseconds. So when I do this, save, compile, now over here it might sound different, but on the actual maker board it will be good. Okay, so first let's test it over here. Save, and you can see on the simulator it is not good, but now let's test it on our maker board. You can hear the discrete sounds of dots and dashes. So this is how we'll create a character, and this is how we'll send out a signal using a single button. Now if I want to create a message with OK, what I'll do is I'll just create a new function. I can do that by duplicating this and name it OK signal. Now in OK, there are only two English characters or two English alphabets, O and K. We know the signal for O is 3 dash, 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 dash. And now the signal for K is dash, dot and dash. Again, three simple taps, dash, dot and dash. So first of all, I'll remove one block, and then instead of this, first of all, I'll make it as dash. So 3 dash for an O, and then I will just use these blocks. So dash, then a dot, and again a dash for the K. So dash and again dot. So dash, dot, dash, and for the O, dash, dash, dash. Okay, save, compile, and I'll add a button which will be W. So W, if W is pressed, OK signal will be sent out. Okay, so save, compile and test. So we can hear different sounds. Over here it is not good. We'll test it on Makerboard and we'll hear if it is sending out the signal OK from the Makerboard. Okay, so I'm going to upload this. And now you can see the project is working fine. Now to make it more fun, I can add some animation on my LED matrix or some lights on my LED matrix to depict the character. I'm going to do it for SOS and OK. How to do that? Well, let's see. First, I'm going to add a show LED block, and then I'm making its brightness as 100 and the color as red. And I'm going to write S over here, duplicate over here, and then O. So for O, this is fine. Okay, so this is S, this is O, and this is again an S. Then I can add one more thing, which is a clear display block to clear out the previous values. So clear display, and similarly I can do the same for OK. So for O, this will work, and for K, I will add this. So I will remove these blocks, and this will be K. Okay, so K, O, OK, and this is S, O, and S. Okay. Now that our project is complete, we'll test it and we'll check it if it is working or not. Congratulations, you have made your very own Morse Code machine. This is just the beginning. You can improve your machines and add more functions into it. Who knows, maybe one day you'll become the Morse Code master. Now you can send out secret messages to your friends and receive secret messages from them as well. Keep exploring, keep making, and keep learning. We'll meet in the next class. Bye bye.